PlayStation 4. Oh my god.
Oh god.
All right, so sure.
Holy shit.
Here's Bigbird 123. Exitwound DM suck and Championgecko suck. Penna 123 is not currently here. He's a little busy.
Recording this shit though.
He's our techie guy in the background right now.
Real.
How about he just unmutes his mic just to say something?
So he might be jumping in every once in a while like he just did, but whatever. PS4. Press conference finished a couple minutes ago, or a while ago, but whatever. And it's a lot of information, a lot of games that
no one cares about.
All right, so hold on. Let's just touch on all the information first, and then give our opinions last.
No wait.
All right, so PS4, the new specs. There's like a CPU, a GPU, like really good, whatever. Like it has PCN parts. They're really good. It looks like Crysis 3 on Ultra. You said Bigbird, right?
Yeah, when they were showing Killzone 3, I was comparing it to how Crysis 3 looks.
Killzone 3 came out like 2 years ago.
Sorry, Killzone. What's it called?
I don't even,
what is the name for it?
Guy, what's it called?
Hold on.
Shadow something.
Shadow Zone.
No. Shadow Zone. What the fuck are you?
For this one?
What?
Well, Killzone Shadowfall.
Shadowfall. That was it.
You made me go look that shit up.
Hey, shut. All right. So Killzone Shadowfall has been announced. Looks really good from what I hear, right?
Looks like nothing like the original Killzone. Tell you how much. Looks like Crysis on steroids.
It really does.
The graphics look fucking insane.
Really do.
Basically, here's what I'm getting from the PlayStation 4. It is basically a low-end gaming PC, except it doesn't even need half the shit that a PC needs.
Yeah, it's really simplified.
That's one of the things I said they were going for. They wanted, because they got rid of all the fancy, like the cell processor was a huge problem with the PS3, because developers hated it. So they went with really popular PC parts and just put it together.
They showed off what other game right after Killzone, Infamous. I didn't. No,
there was that really cheesy looking game before that.
We're not talking about cheesy games. We're talking about real freaking games.
Okay.
People are actually gonna buy.
Yeah, Infamous Second Sons, which
Drive Club, Infamous Second Sons, Deep Down, Watch Dogs, and Diablo 3. There you fucking go.
Yeah,
fuck Diablo 3.
PlayStation.
Whoa, back it up.
They said that's going to be released on PS3 too.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that.
All right. First, Infamous Second Sons, new character from what we see. It could be Cole, but
I think it's
not Cole.
I think it's in the future.
Unless Cole is fire now, it's not Cole.
I think it's Kessler.
Well,
it takes place. I'm just throwing this out here. I think it takes place like in the future, like after Cole and Kessler and Trish got married, and like before the Beast comes, and it's Kessler going around doing his fucking thing. And I think that because the name is Infamous Second Sons, and Kessler, leader of the First Sons, I think it's going to tie in with the First Sons somehow.
Maybe it's I'm just thinking about it. Maybe it's a forced conduit.
Maybe.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of like what they did with Quo in Infamous 2.
Yeah, maybe it's like a forced conduit that came out of it was either in hiding or was still in that hibernation pod type shit, and maybe it came out after the Ray Sphere whatever blast killed everyone.
One of the things that we haven't talked about yet is when he picks up the helmet during the trailer that has the camera on it, and he's talking to the woman that's controlling everything. He's like, "You're not in control anymore." Who was that woman, and what the fuck is she in control of?
That's a good question. We're gonna have to look for more information.
Yeah,
I'm really excited for that game.
Oh, fuck you. Infamous.
You know what game I'm really excited for?
What?
Watch Dogs.
Oh, God.
Yes. So, all right, this is the second playthrough demo we have for it, right?
Yeah.
First one was at E3 last year.
Yes.
Yeah, first one was at E3.
And the graphics look even better, if that's even possible.
On PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it was I'm assuming
Also,
that
it was-
last year was on a PC.
I'm assuming last year was on a PS3.
Well, that, but also remember last year it was like the game was still in like heavy development. Like they were still working on it a lot. Probably didn't even get that much areas done with.
Not even in alpha mode.
It was definitely an alpha. But,
Oh, okay.
there was a chase scene in the trailer, or not in the trailer.
There was some shooting, so
in the demo.
and I noticed that I don't know if you guys picked up on, but you can like go around. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto, where you can just walk around the city, steal cars and stuff.
Yeah, but the Grand Theft Auto, you have like people going around saying "fucking cheesy vagina" and shit like that. And this game is
I love
actually like
Grand
real life.
Theft
Like, people.
It's
People
like
are-
a really serious Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, like people are actually like doing real life stuff, and that looks awesome. You can just
It
play
really
that
does.
game for hours, just walking around the city.
I know, just like hacking shit and stuff with that little thing he has.
It's fucking awesome.
Well, there is a little bit of like shooting mechanics. Probably gonna play a lot because like hopefully it won't have a sword. Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed is awesome.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed,
No,
during
let's
the
not get
scene, during the chase scene of Watch Dogs, it looked like it had a little bit of Assassin's Creed influence, and it is made by the same company.
It looks like the engine they built off of, or they used some elements from the Assassin's Creed engine because it is being developed by Ubisoft. And I noticed like there was one scene where he jumped over a fence and he was sitting on top of it for a split second, and it was like the same animation that they do in Assassin's Creed for fences.
Do we know what part of Ubisoft is making this?
I have no idea. It just says Ubisoft.
All right.
Yes.
What other games are there? Diablo 3?
Fuck Diablo. Destiny, which got it
Exclusive
didn't get
content only
gameplay.
on
Got a
PlayStation.
trailer though, and then I found this
There
hilarious.
was some gameplay, not a lot.
They have
It's
exclusive content for PS3, which I found really funny because Bungie used to be owned by Microsoft, and the second they get sold by Microsoft, they're like, nope, fuck you. PlayStation gets our stuff now.
Yeah, it's pretty much a straight F you to the faces of Microsoft.
Yeah, Bungie just gave Microsoft a middle finger.
It's a 4-player co-op game.
Oh yeah, it's like
so.
Borderlands 4-player co-op kind of.
That's cool. It's like
I'm assuming
it
they
looks
still
like
have like
it
multiplayer
looks
elements
like
and
Halo
stuff.
a lot,
It does look like Halo.
like a little too much.
I don't know.
What else? Is that it for games wise?
The important stuff. I mean, there was a.
Well, I know Big Bird, you said F Diablo, but Diablo 3 actually is a really popular, and the fact that it's coming to PS3 and PS4, right?
No, I don't think it's coming.
Yeah, it's on both.
Yes, it is.
All right, the fact that it's coming to both consoles. Once the price drops on it, I want to pick it up.
See, I feel like a lot of.
Like,
people
I never
on
liked any of the Diablo games. I never liked World of Warcraft. I always thought that shit was like kind of gay. No, like it's just kind of gay, like dragons and shit. But I do want to pick it up. I do want to see it. I hear good things about Diablo.
I don't like how it looks at all. Like I've seen gameplay of it, and
I'm
like,
not an
not
MMO
exactly
person.
what I expected. I know it's co-op.
No, it's a freaking MMO, but I feel like it's not going to do that well just because all the Diablo fan base is on PC. Like, I don't really think anybody on consoles wants to play it, and I just don't see it going that well.
I don't know.
There's like it was really brief, but that driving game Drive Club.
Oh my god,
Those I thought it was Gran Turismo 6 at first because of the graphics.
yeah, that game.
Like, I remember the guy, he was going through explaining it, how, like, they went through, like, when they were designing the graphics, it's like every fiber on the carpet of the car is like, defined on its own. And, like, they go through, like, every micro pixel going through on the car to make sure it looks perfect, and it really does look perfect.
Yeah,
Like, you could see the sunlight reflecting off of the headlights and giving, like, that little rainbow look when it gets distorted.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It looks
What about controller boys?
the controller, the chody looking controller. That
It doesn't have an LED screen in the middle. It's like a laptop touchpad, just so, because I know everybody thought it was like a screen.
It's a trackpad.
Yeah.
It's a trackpad in the front, like on the back of a Vita. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Or, those laptop pads that everyone, I just use the mouse. Some people use those.
So
So one thing I don't like about the controller at all before I get into what I do like, and I'm sure you guys like it too. What I don't like about it is how the analog sticks, they're not dome-shaped so far. They might change them. So far, they're not dome-shaped. They're kind of like...
Yeah, they have like
on top of the
ridges
dome.
or whatever.
Yeah, they have like a ridge around it. Well, it doesn't define how the...
No, I'm just saying.
I feel like I have to handle it before I could judge, because that might actually...
I was watching a video and someone was like breaking down the controller, saying that it's actually what they did is going to give you more grip.
I could see it, kind of.
It will, because honestly, it happens sometimes, especially in the summer. My fingers will slip off sometimes, but it doesn't really happen that much.
It has triggers now, like Xbox too.
It does?
Yeah. Like the R2 and L2 button are now triggers.
No, they're not.
It was triggers on PS3.
No, they're not.
Triggers?
Instead of like being rounded, they're more up of an on like an angle, so you don't like, you know how like the triggers, like you fucking slip off these shits easy. Like
you're talking about Xbox triggers.
Like it like the way they're formed, it is.
Yeah, I know, it's like an actual trigger.
They're like curved instead of rounded.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you were talking about like the mechanics where you goes in like.
Yeah, I don't think it's the mechanics. I just think it's the actual shape of the actual button.
Okay.
Yeah.
The input lag was reduced a lot. That they said.
Well, so they say. Honestly, you probably don't even notice it. Like, you'll probably notice it on little levels, especially Major League gamers for like Call of Duty, Battlefield. I don't really think there's Major League Gaming, but whatever. Battlefield.
One of the things they said, and I didn't catch it, I might have to go back and watch it again, but they said when they were talking about the RAM, how it has 8 gigs of RAM, the actual console, they said it doesn't use DD3 RAM. It uses or this might have been for the hard drive. I don't remember. I'm not that good with PC shit. But they said it uses like DD5 or whatever it's called. PC guys are probably screaming at me right now going, "You're a fucking idiot!" But it uses a different type of memory, and they said it's a lot more powerful than regular DD3. So it's supposed to, I guess that anything
hopefully that's
more powerful.
Next generation console.
Yeah.
We finally have a release date, kind of.
My brand spanking new gaming PC still uses DD3.
Screw your PC, bitch. We kind of have a release date, kind of, not like fully.
It's going to be out by Christmas. It's going to be out before Christmas, so November, December.
Holiday 2013.
It's coming out in November, everybody. It's not going to come out in December. It's November, no doubt about it.
They also, a lot of the developers
are jumping in loud as hell.
Because
my mic is
coughing my dick off. All right. And by the way, we're at 13 minutes.
All right.
Can we make a part 2?
Yeah, we still have a little bit more to talk about and cover.
Make a part 2. Fuck all you. Part 2's next. Go watch it.